And Robert Davis getting set for this 10-round heavyweight showdown as Michael Grant continues to work his way back into the heavyweight championship picture. 30-year-old Robert Davis has stepped up and stepped down each time. Well, Robert Davis was born in Akron, Ohio, 27-4, 15 knockouts as a professional. In his first fight against Terrence Lewis in May of last year, he was knocked out in the 9th round. He was down in the 2nd, 3rd, and 9th rounds. Stepped in against Michael Moore, down twice in round number 1, lost a 10-round decision. But he bounced back in his last fight, May of this year, 10-round decision against Terrence Lewis, even though Davis was hurt in round number 2. Davis realizes he has some pedigree, and he wonders why he's fighting tonight.
I don't know why they selected me. Maybe they didn't see my losses in the past. In there with a couple of taller, bigger guys like himself. But I mean, that was then and is now. I got more experience, and I've been working with my trainer Dick Wood, and we got a game plan. I'm gonna go in there and execute it. We're just gonna go in there and beat his body up real good. Like I said, when an opportunity comes to catch him in the head, then I'm gonna go through with that and just gonna keep a lot of pressure on him.
Now Robert Davis and Michael Grant ready to go. Robert Davis, 30 years of age, served in the United States Army in Fort Stewart, Georgia. Was in the Gulf War firing rockets. 27-4, 15 knockouts. He has 2 losses in his last 5, including losses to Michael Moore and Monty Barrett. What about Ledoux's dues, Scott Ledoux?
Robert Davis, he's got to really get going to start fast tonight. That's supposed to get out of the gate in a hurry because he's had trouble in the first round himself. He's got to stay behind that left jab and use it as a weapon. And then he's got to finish whatever he starts. And that means if he hurts Grant, he's got to take him out of there.
Michael Grant got started in boxing late at the age of 20. He'll turn 30 years of age tomorrow, 6'7". 34-2, 25 knockouts. He strung together 3 consecutive victories against Anthony Willis, Joseph Lennox, and Reynaldo Minas after losses to Lewis and McCline. Scott, the Ledoux's.
Michael Grant's got to be very aggressive in the first round. And the second round, he's got to be very aggressive early. There's no question he's got to prove himself. He's got to stay behind that jab all night long. No matter what happens, Grant, if he use that left jab constantly. And then he's got to stay off the ropes. He cannot get caught on the ropes. That's not a good place for him.
Michael Grant ready to roll. So is Robert Davis. Michael Ortega is the referee for tonight's main event. Once again, the Mashantucket rules will be used for this main event. Grant with the height advantage. Straight knockdown rule in effect. No standing 8 count. Fight cannot be saved with the bell in any round. Accidental foul, though, go to the scorecards after 4. Count of 4 rounds are complete. Now, Mike Grant said he chose Teddy Atlas because of his success. Said he inspires me. We have our ups and downs like in any relationship, but I learn something new every day, either in the ring or about myself outside of the ring. And Teddy has been trying to restore the confidence in Michael Grant. He's not a natural boxer. He got a late start in the game. He's an athlete. Played baseball, basketball, football. Was drafted off the tryout with the Kansas City Royals. So he's not a guy with huge amateur pedigree. So it's even tougher to rebuild him.
Well, I like his thoughts about liking Teddy and getting used to him because Teddy,
left hand on the inside. Grant got it over Davis.
Both of them been susceptible in the past. Get stopped early. Both guys have been down early.
Now there was some questions as to whether Davis was going to try to jump on Grant early, but it goes the other way. Grant not tentative at all.
He can't be. He's got to come and be very aggressive these first few rounds and just make Davis realize I'm here to make war with you and I'm not worried about that. Michael's got to stay behind that left jab and stay on down. He had a nice jab, very snappy jab. I remember eating some leather when I worked with him.
Yeah, he had a chance to go in the ring pre-Teddy Atlas before Teddy was working with him. And now look at Davis. He starts to come back a little bit here.
He was rocked early on, but he seems to have settled down now. I like what I'm seeing with Michael Grant, the thing. He's doing a little thinking. He's got to not go straight back when he's going out of there. He can't get careless at all. Robert Davis has proven in the past that he can bang real good. He can come back and take out of there.
He is no stranger to being on the deck. It's always the punch you don't see. But you just have to have the will to get up and keep going. Robert Davis is an interesting guy. He's wearing the black trunks. His wife, Stephanie, went into labor 2 years ago in their house. He's delivered their son, Sivan, with the help of a 911 operator. So it was the coolest experience of his life by far.
One of God's miracles, there's no question of that. Michael Grant cannot stay inside with this guy. He's got to stay outside and get that jab going like he is right now. But he's got to let the hands go. He can't pose and let this guy come walking in and fire. He's got to nail the guy coming in. He's got to get that jab going and stay behind it.
What about the fact that Grant jumped on Davis early, Scott, had him rocking and reeling a little bit, but Davis has settled down here in the round and gotten some good shots of his own. He's not winning the round, but he's done a nice job to steady the ship, as they say.
He's settling the ship. Grant's got to get that jab going.
Davis goes to the body a little bit. There's the bell end round one. Let's take you to the corner of Michael Grant. With Teddy Atlas.
Not now. Now concentrate. You started good, but then you let up your concentration. You got to use respect early. Now be consistent. Get your legs out. Put your legs out. Take a deep breath. Listen to me very closely. I want you to respond to what I'm saying right now. On the inside, you look to grab him. You're making yourself ineffective on the inside, looking to grab him around the shoulders with your hand. Get in definite position, and you're a good inside fighter. When you're in there, work. Don't be putting your hands on him looking to grab him. You leave yourself wide open. Give him some water. Stop looking to grab him on the inside. Now control him on the outside with the jab. Use your reach, control him with the jab on the outside. And do things often. Give him a swallow. Do things often. When he tries to get in, pot on him getting in. Don't be lazy with that damn jab and give up defense. You be snappy with it and don't give up defense. Do you hear me? And be alert on the outside. Be alert on the inside. Stop looking to grab. Come on.
All right, a little boxing lesson there from Teddy Atlas. You know, I don't like what Teddy said there, Scott. I totally disagree.
It's what I've been saying. You got to get that jab and be aggressive with it. That jab, as big as you are, that 6'7", that's a battering ram, that jab.
Look at the numbers in round one. Good percentage for Grant, according to the CompuBox. But Davis, as Teddy had told his own fighter, you've got his respect early, but you let him back in it. Don't allow yourself to get tied up.
Just now, Davis just kind of fell into him. Michael Grant could have fired a right hand right there because Davis had his hand down. His left hand is really low. Right there, he's got to let his hands go. He can't look to grab on. There. Very powerful shots on the inside. Robert Davis is doing a nice job.
Got an uppercut in there.
Yes, he did. You're not supposed to be on the ropes, and he got caught there. And the same thing Teddy told him, don't grab on, don't reach. When he did, he got hit.
Teddy just pointing his finger at Grant and saying, don't just look to tie him up.
There's the jab he needs. Let's get the jab going. Start using it.
I guess the one thing when you watch Michael Grant fight, and it's because of his lack of amateur experience and his late start in the game, but at least whenever I see him fight, it always looks like he has to think for a millisecond before he makes the move. Okay, I got to throw a couple jabs before. Whereas, you know, other guys, it's just so instinctive.
Robert Davis fired a nice right uppercut. Robert Davis is doing a nice job in this round. I think he's doing a little better on the inside and making Michael Grant fight. Well, Robert Davis is doing some nice things here tonight so far. After getting nailed early on.
Is that fair assessment I made about Grant? Where it looks like for a second, you just got to think. It's It's not instinctive all the time.
Not instinct because he started late. It's not a natural instinct in him. He is an athlete.
Body.
Can't find some room in there now. Throwing that uppercut with the left hook behind it. That's what you have to do. Follow that uppercut with the left hook. But Davis is doing a nice job keeping him on the rope in there. That's not where Grant wants to be. He's got to get out in the middle of the ring where he can do damage with that reach and that jab.
Both guys have had their moments in this round. Not the easiest time to score. There's probably in round two. We'll keep it right here. And in the interest of equal time, we take you to the corner of Robert Davis.
But my question is, why are we wrestling with him? He's 250 pounds. Why are we wrestling with him? Okay, you're rocking back good, but now when you rock back, you get an angle. Okay, rock back and get this. Okay, and rock back and go underneath and get an angle over, and then we can arch over. Okay. Okay, did you see how that arch working? It's working real nice. Now what we've got to do is get the hook behind it. Okay. You got to throw the double shots because it's back left, right, you're rolling with it. Okay, double the right hand, double the hooks, okay? Then get your angle so you're not standing in there to get, in the wrestling match, get help because you're holding the line. Got to get the angle. That's the way we eliminate that, right? That's the way we eliminate that. More double jabs, triple jabs. Okay, let's go.
Robert Davis. Ready to roll in round number 3. Scott, did you give round 2 to Davis?
Yes, I did. I thought he did a nice job. Davis came on and just stepped in, got Michael Grant with the left hook. But Grant's got to keep that left hand up as the guy comes forward, or you can get hit with that hook all night long.
There are the numbers from round 2. Davis led 16 of 58 power shots in that round, and Grant only 7 of 17 jabs. And I think the number that Teddy Atlas and the Grant camp will not be happy about is that in the first round, Grant threw 18 jabs. There's a little combination, the left cross from the chin, and another one by Grant.
He's got him in trouble here. A little right uppercut, left hook behind it.
Davis just holding on. The point I was going to make was that Grant's not using his jab enough, but it might not matter if he gets his power shots in.
Oh, Grant does a nice job throwing that right uppercut on the inside, and then a left hook behind it. Davis hasn't been able to stop it yet. And the left hook to go right in there.
Grant just missed with a right uppercut. Davis not holding on effectively. If Grant can create some space. Right hand over the top.
It's going home.
Davis is gonna go. Not yet. Right hand for Michael Grant. Michael Ortega taking a close look. Remember, Ortega was the referee for Evans and Brewer. He lets things go a little bit. Davis is really out on his feet.
He is out on his feet.
He hasn't thrown a punch in about 45 seconds. Grant just teeing off. Ortega letting it go. There goes down. Robert Davis leaning right over us. She's trying to regroup.
Walk to me, come here, walk to me.
Michael Ortega says, walk to me. Remember, Ortega allowed Eccles to go down 3 times last year against Brewer in 1 round.
Got a minute to go here.
And Ortega's going to stop it, and rightfully so.
Good win for Michael Grant. Good win for Michael Grant. Good job by the referee. Stop that fight. Good job by the referee. Did the right thing.
Sigh of relief for Grant.
Slow start there, kid. It's all right, it's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
Teddy's relief.
Slow start there, kid. But you found yourself tonight. You found yourself tonight. You found yourself tonight. All right?
And Robert Davis found too many right hands in round number 3 at the expense of Michael Grant.
Teddy was right. He found himself tonight. Here's a guy 6'7" on the inside, throwing a right uppercut, left hook. Was a wonderful combination. It was working for him time and time again.
The point I wanted to make, Scott, when Grant started his barrage in the 3rd round was that Grant had only thrown 35 jabs total, according to CompuBox, in the first 2 rounds. Now, at his size, with his reach, I would think they want to see more jabs out of him, but then he sat down on his power punches, and Davis was defenseless. The doctors here, Doctors Michael Schwartz, Joseph Carpentieri, and Tony Alisi doing a great job. They're quick to get into the ring. They're as good as they come here at Foxwoods. In round 3, Grant landed 30 of 70 punches, 26 of 32 power shots.
You're making the wrong choices the first 2 rounds. You decided to make the right choice that round. To find ways instead of finding ways not to.
Let's take a look back. Leading up to the first time that Davis goes down, Scott Ledoux.
Robert Davis got tagged here. Right uppercut what started this whole thing up, but then he started getting hit with right hands, then left took a right hand right on the chin, took him down. And then Michael Grant just did the right thing, was aggressive, and finished, closed the show with a right hand. Right there, and the referee stopped the fight. Good job by the referee.
So Michael Grant at 210 of round number 3 gets the TKO victory. That's his 26th stoppage. That's his 35th win. And if he continues to progress with the way things kind of happened in the heavyweight ranks last Saturday night, Michael Grant will be on his way to a pretty nice payday once again and be right back in the mix in what is a wide open, and I mean wide open, heavyweight division. Michael Grant, a winner by TKO at 210 of round number 3. Teddy Atlas pretty excited. We'll hear from Michael Grant. Robert Davis knocked out for the 3rd time. Stops Robert Davis at 210 of round number 3. And Grant just stepped right on Davis, took the fight right to him, used his reach, used his punching ability, and as Teddy Atlas said, do not allow yourself to get tied up. Grant let his hands go. He never let Davis hold on. He moved him around the ring. And a picture-perfect performance by Michael Grant in that 3rd round. After a good first round, Davis battled back in the 2nd round and had a very good 2nd round, as a matter of fact. But Michael Grant put his punches together, and Robert Davis had absolutely no answer. And the referee, Michael Ortega, gave Davis every opportunity. But Michael Grant, with what seemed like 50 unanswered punches, he landed 75% of his punches in the round, and Michael Grant gets win number 35, and the heavyweight joins us right now. And Michael, you have to be pleased with the way you took charge in that 3rd round.
I'm pleased. I'm pleased. To be honest with you, I was nervous going in. So all fighters get nervous, but we pulled it off at the end, and like I was in the corner, and Teddy said, stop trying to be friends with the guy and touching his gloves and stuff. But my heart was in the right place. But still, this is a business, and I know how to take care of business in the 3rd round.
Yeah, I mean, you seem to, in round 2, let him back in the fight. He seemed to gain some confidence. He did a lot of good things in that 2nd round. What did Teddy tell you that sort of turned it around?
Pretty much, I got a great response for that. Actually, when you give a guy confidence like that, they step up more. And I'm not afraid to trade punches, So I knew that he was going to get kind of brave and cocky, so he started moving forward. And when you move forward, the person that sit down and deliver the hardest shot, they're going to feel their back. And that's what happens.
Michael, the thing that I was most impressed with tonight is that you left yourself room to finish. You didn't smother your punches. You stayed a distance where you were at your range. You could let your hands go. Is that something new, or have you always felt that way, or did Teddy help you with that?
Pretty much. We've been working hard since January 6th. And I'll be honest with you, up to this point right now, I'm more confident, and I can't lock myself in to not throw no punches. I got to either go to the left or the right, move to the side, take angles, and just keep letting my punches go.
Teddy, are you pleased with what you saw tonight?
Not the 2nd round. I'm pleased with the way he responded, the decisions he made in the 3rd round, the choices he made in the 3rd round, different from the ones he was allowing himself to make in the 2nd round. 2nd round, he was finding ways not to do things. 3rd round, found ways to do things.
And you get to now go home, and we get to call some more fights.
Yeah, and he can take the rest of the month off.
All right, congratulations, Michael Grant. Congratulations, Teddy Atlas. An impressive performance as Michael Grant turns this fight around in round number 3. As Teddy Atlas said, he didn't turn it around. You did it, Michael. And win number 35 in the books. 210 of round number 3, a victorious Grant Atlas tandem.